Hi, friends. Just checking in with a short update here, since I haven't for a couple weeks, and that's because I was in the hospital for 18 days in the emergency department at Sloan Kettering, and then as an inpatient for a while. And I have to admit, it was some of the most frightening uh, days I've ever experienced. Um, there were a few experiences that apparently I completely blocked out from my memory, for better or for worse. They were so traumatic, including an MRI that was apparently so painful when they were taking a look at my lower back that um, they had to anesthetize me, and then they overdid it, and they almost had to do the Pulp Fiction Narcan syringe to the heart, which was only staved off by the last second appearance of the head of neurosurgery. Um, I wound up having a big surgery that was uh, well, not really a huge surgery. It was a surgery to install a pump and a reservoir in my stomach there, and then if I turn the right way, you can see the incision there in my my spine where the pain medication from the reservoir is pumped up through catheters uh, directly uh, next to my spinal cord and some of the major nerves going down my hips and legs. And that's to manage the pain there. And it's done actually really fantastic job. That pain has tremendously improved. I'm able to, as you can see, stand up. I can walk around a little bit, although my neck has gotten significantly worse in the same time. And whether due to medications that they tried me on over the first couple weeks or uh, other things that were tried, I developed some pretty bad neuropathic pain going down my arms and shoulders emanating from my neck. And that we have no idea whether it will resolve itself or whether it will get worse or whether this is just the new status quo. Um, all I can do is hope that it gets better because right now I can not really type. I um, can't even twist open twist top soda bottles. So that's super fun. My hands are pretty much useless. Um, but it's something that we hope might be fixed, and possibly if we can manage the pain, it's something I can uh, I'll be able to restore some function and usage, which would be great. So that's something I'm hoping for. I should be having an outpatient appointment soon with one of the um, uh, uh, pain doctors that worked on my surgery, who might be able to work on applying some sympathetic pain block injections along the shoulder and neck to see if we can block some of the pain that's been part of that neuropathy. Um, so, uh, some of the rest of the time in the hospital was kind of a frustrating waste because they uh, put me on a different floor for uh, what turned into like 4 nights of very bad sleep, which set me back, and that was not too great. Um, oh, and my mom has come back with breakfast. Um, as you can see, she managed to rescue me from the hospital after 18 days. So we're in a hotel now, and uh, thankfully just in time for World Pride when all the hotel costs go up to an insane price, and of course, don't really have any more efficient place to stay uh, here in New York for my doctor's appointments. Until then, although we're exploring some possibilities um, in terms of moving back to the New York area full time, which of course is something I never meant to leave behind, but obviously had to because of my illness. So, anyhow, I really appreciate the visits that I got um, over the past couple weeks in the hospital. I can't even begin to say uh, how much it meant to see some friends, including some who are incredibly busy or live all the way across the country, come to pay me a visit. And all I know is that I really am fighting very, very hard to make sure it's not the last visits uh, that I get to visit my friends all around the world. Um, I'm not sure what else to say. It's been uh, kind of terrifying few weeks for me. I thought I was just coming down here for uh, a simple clinical appointment and maybe restart my chemotherapy, and instead it turned into just something uh, really terrifying and really horrible. Um, and I try to wrap this up without uh, breaking down too much more. Um, but I, uh, just really appreciate all the support that I've gotten. Um, if you can help with making sure I'm able to uh, stay here in New York, albeit in a hotel for long enough to get through this whole set of uh, outpatient appointments that they've booked me for. Um, I really appreciate it. Um, and uh, I'm not really sure what else to say, if there's anything I can say. I'm very scared. I'm very sad. And I feel very, very lucky that I have the friends that I do, because without some of their help this past few weeks, without some of the visits that I got, I don't know how I would have made it through. And that's something not a lot of people can say. So, uh, thank you very much